Good morning. Do you ever feel like you've been cheated, like you've been ripped off? You know, the Bible says the joy of the Lord is our strength in Nehemiah 8:10. But yet the enemy tries to steal joy as his mantra for things that don't bring any joy at all. The real joy comes from God. The real joy comes from being strengthened by him. And it's a joy that's unspeakable. There's not even words for it, and it's full of glory. It's a supernatural joy. You can't get it from the world. Surely you can't get it from politics. So we just encourage you this morning to press into the presence of God and find the joy that comes from above.
That's right. I mean, we're joy experts.
Yeah, we are.
And we don't know everything about joy. So, I mean, joy is a deep subject because it really is kind of an anomaly. I mean, you have no reason in the world to be happy, okay? But this joy comes and takes root inside you. And even in the darkest things, you manage to be able to find that light shining in your life. That's Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
That's Jesus who does that. And
Absolutely.
we're not going to understand him. The best we can do is know him. Mm-hmm. We can know him, but to understand him, I think that's acting a bit irrational. We will know him when we see him. We will understand him when we are with him. So that's a deep one for the Dalai Lama to figure out, right? But truthfully, we're going to be talking this morning about discipleship. You know, discipleship comes from an Aramaic word, talmus, and that word it talks about living among as well as teaching, being a part of the solution, not simply being the Pharisee. You know, that was the problem with the Pharisees. The Pharisees knew everything, but they wanted to be apart. They wanted to be separated. They didn't want to be among those people. They wanted to lord over them.
It's kind of like politicians today that have 4 and 5 in more big giant mansions and tell us not to be greedy.
They want to lecture you about living within your means.
Yeah.
So, you know,
it's
funny how we've lost that concept of discipleship. Let me show you what Jesus said about it. In Matthew chapter 18 and in verses 13 and 14, he says, "And if he should find it, assuredly I say to you, he rejoices more over that sheep than the 99. Talking about the one, it says, "What do you think?" I'm going back to verse 12. "What do you think if a man has 100 sheep and one of them goes astray? Does he not leave the 99 and go to the mountain to seek the one that is straying?" And verse 13 then, "And if he should find it, assuredly I say to you, he rejoices," joy, he rejoices more over that sheep than over the 99 that did not go astray. You see, sheep go astray. That's just simple. We all have that possibility in our lives. We all have that ability to wander off and become the one. And what Jesus was saying here is he was saying that shepherd who goes after the one, that shepherd who has a heart after the sheep, goes after the one. This is what we need to learn in our talamus. We need to learn that we need to have that heart of the shepherd to disciple, to live among, to have compassion over the issues that the sheep go through, because you know what? At the end of the day, we're sheep too. We're sheep too. So we're going to be talking about that today. It's called Carry the One. You remember when you were a kid in school, you were taught that when the number got too big, that you carried the one. Well, that's what happens is when the number gets big and there's one that needs to be carried, the shepherd will carry the one, and then the number will get bigger at the bottom once it's carried down. So, you know, we want to take a look at that today about carrying the one, leaving the 99 to go after the one, because that's how we lead people to Jesus, one by one by one. Hey, look, we're glad you were with us this morning. We look forward to seeing you here on social media, on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, social media, Truth Social, X, formerly Twitter. We love to be with you wherever you join us. So look for our content on social media. If you'd like to support us, you can do that by going to Joy Fellowship's giving page on
PayPal.
PayPal. Thank you. PayPal, and all you got to do is go to paypal.me/Joy Fellowship Church. That's paypal.me/Joy Fellowship Church. Hey, we got to get out of here. Got a service at 10. We look forward to seeing you guys. God bless you. Have an amazing God-filled day.
Mwah.
We'll see you soon.